Hello, boys and girls. Welcome again to my YouTube channel. My name is Shama Trades, and welcome again to another episode of Traders Update. So, on this week, we are going to analyze some various pairs that we analyzed previously. We are going to start with AUD CHF, also USD CHF. Also, we are going to analyze gold, and also we are going to do some recaps on 100. So let's go back to the charts. So we are going to start with AUD CHF on a daily time frame, and this is the all that we are waiting for. So as you remember from the first episode of Traders Update, we start from down here. We take all of these profits. The market come to this resistance and also break the resistance, come back to the to form a support, and we take a trade on around this place on 4-hour time frame. Then we take all this trade to the upside. So let's go to 4 hours so that we can see how I enter that trade on 4 hour. So this is on 4 hour. On my previous video, the market was around here at the top. And I told you guys that I'm almost about to take my profit. So I waited the market to form a lower high, lower low, so that I can put my stop loss around this area. Then the market moved to the upside for a couple of times. Then all of a sudden, the market returned and took me out at this area, which was a good profit of about 100 and something pips. Out of that one, also, I'm going to check if I can get another setup on AUD CHF. If you can see clearly on 4-hour time frame, we have another resistance at this top. The market respected this resistance for 1, 2, 3 times. So it break the resistance and also became another support. So now this is the support. I'm waiting here. I've already drawn my counter trend line, so I'm waiting the market to break this trend line also and see if I can go to another pair, or I can go to and I can have another setup or trade on that particular trade. So that's all about AUD CHF. So nextly, we are going to another pair. And this time I'm going to analyze a little bit of USD JPY. This is USD JPY. As you can remember very clearly, the market is at the resistance level. The market break the resistance level to form also another support. After the market form another support, I went to 4-hour time frame. On my 4-hour time frame, I draw my counter trend line around this place. This was my counter trend line. Immediately the market break my counter trend line. I enter the trade around this place and the trade moved very well. First of all, the market push upside at a slightly distance, and again the market retrace to this area, which I was aware of it because I used my Fibonacci zone, so I know exactly the market where the market will go to reverse from. So I hold that trade. The market, I added some few trades around here after the market has reversed to my Fibonacci zone. So the first trade I took around here, the second trade also I took around here, and the market now has broken my minor resistance at this green line. The market broke. If you can see, the market has broke my minor resistance at this area. It's now at the top of my resistance, which now let me to close to go around this place and protect some of my profits, which I've already protected some of my profit. My stop loss is around this area. It's around this area. So if the market even can reverse right now, I'm going to have a little bit of profits. I'm not going to lose all my account or all my trades on this single pair. So I'm already beat on a slightly good profit. And generally, we are going now above. We are now standing at 270 pips on this particular trade. So out of all, this is one of the good trades. I started from here from the beginning. Everybody, I explain everything on my previous charts. I explain everything about this trade, and now the trade has formally form a good setup, and now it's in a good profit. So that's all about USD JPY. I'm currently waiting to see how the market will react from here. If the market will come to the red line or the market will reverse from there. But at any end, I'm already in profit, so I'm not have any rush on that. So that's all about USD JPY. The another pair now that I'm going to do some few analysis on it is USD CHF. As you can see very clearly, USD CHF is on my support area, my resistance zone. This is a resistance zone. The market came to my resistance zone. Also, the market break my counter trend line, and break to the outside. Then the market reverse. I called this pair before. This was the zone. I put my counter trend line around here. Then let's come to 4 hour. And the market played very well. But I did not take this trade. The market played very well. You can see I'm already the trade is already on around 140 pips. For those who took this trade, I know you are now on good profits. But as for me, I wanted to see if the market will break this black line around here to around somewhere here, then retested to my Fibonacci zone so that I can go to my shorts. But unfortunately, the market did not perform the way I expected. So what I'm still waiting out of this trade, I'm still waiting if the market can still move around here, then reversed around this place to form this was a support. Now I want the market to form a resistance around this place, which also will incline with my Fibonacci zone around this place. Then I can take my trade from around this resistance to the support. So that's all about USD CHF, and that's what I'm waiting on USD CHF. Now let's go to another pair. This is a gold. This is gold. Gold now on a daily time frame. Gold as form a kind of a double top on gold. Now let's go to 4 hour, and I can show you what I was expecting on gold. So if you can see clearly, the market is forming something like a double top. You can see we have a first top here and the second top around here. Then you can see the market move in a kind of a trend line of a trending market. So the market broke this trend line. First of all, the market hit my level around the top here. The second thing, the market break the trend line. Now, what I was waiting the market to reverse to this yellow line, which is my Fibonacci zone, so that I can take a short from there. But the market did not form what I was expecting, and it started to consolidate around this area. And it started to consolidate around this way. So I'm waiting to see what the market will form around this place. If the market will reverse around to my yellow line, then I can take a trade to the downside. But if the market continue with the move to the downside, then that my trade will be invalid. So that's all about gold. That's all about gold. Now let's go to the last pair that I am also anticipating to see if I can get a setup out of it. And this pair is NAS 100. Now 100, you can see on a daily time frame, you can see very clearly this was a resistance zone, and the market break the resistance zone, and again the market pull back to the resistance zone to form another support at this area. You can see the market has formed another support, a resistance zone. The market break the resistance and come to form a support. Now on 4-hour time frame, let me go on 4-hour time frame where I do my entries. On 4-hour time frame, you can see now very clearly that this was a resistance, but now it becoming a support. That is first confluence. The second confluence, if I can draw my trend line from the bottom here to the upside, you can see very clearly that that this was the first touch, then this was the second touch, this was the second touch around this place, and again this was my around here. We have my third touch around here. So as you remember very well, the third touch over triangle over trend line, which perform more of my profits. So that's what I'm expecting now. Now, what I'm expecting to see on this pair, I'm expecting to see two things. One thing, I'm expecting to see this market break this trend line, counter trend line here around this here, then I can take my trade. If the market close above this counter trend line, then I will take my buy to the upside. But also I'm expecting, if the market reverse from here, come and break this trend line at the bottom around here and retested around here, then I can also take my trades to the downside. So that's what I'm expecting on 4-hour on NAS 100. I want to see what will happen, but I have anticipated more on a bullish. I anticipate more on bullish because I have two major confluence, break and retest over trend line, over support and resistance, and also that touch over a trend line, which I'm waiting the market to break this counter trend line. Then I can go and take a trade to the upside around here when the market break this support to form a resistance to form. Now this is the where I am anticipating my first TP will be around here. This is where I will take my first take profit, and then the next take profit I will wait and see what the market will form from there. So guys, that's all about today.